Throughout this presentation, we will explore essential skills, best practices, and effective communication techniques that will help you provide the best care possible. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. First, let's define what a caregiver is. A caregiver is someone who provides assistance and support to individuals who are unable to care for themselves due to illness, disability, age, or other physical and mental challenges. A quick quote from former First Lady Rosalind Carter: "There are only 4 kinds of people in the world: those who have been caregivers, those who are currently caregivers, those who will be caregivers, and those who will need a caregiver." Some realities of caregiving in the U.S. are that people are living longer, with the fastest growing segment of those aged 85 plus. 1 in 4 families are providing care for a loved one, with many caregivers providing care to older family members with no outside assistance. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, by 2030, all baby boomers will be over the age of 65, leading to a significant increase in the number of older adults. Oftentimes, caregivers experience guilt, believing that they aren't doing enough for their loved ones. Conversely, caregivers may feel overwhelmed and feel that they are doing too much. Financial insecurities can restrict options, adding stress to the caregiving experience. If you're the parent of young children, nurturing young children can limit the capacity to provide additional caregiving support. Concerns over the care receiver's health and progression of symptoms can lead to emotional distress. Caregiving often demands so much time and energy that it becomes challenging to maintain other important relationships. Juggling multiple responsibilities is a common struggle, requiring effective time management strategies. And lastly, uncertainty about the future may lead to anxiety and concern for you and your loved one. Addressing your concerns is essential for both the caregiver and care receiver's well-being. Is your loved one able to grocery shop independently, prepare their own meals, bathe and dress without assistance and look presentable, handle emergency situations and know how to get help if there is an emergency at home, manage their own finances, take medication without being reminded, and perform other activities of daily living, such as cleaning and transportation? So the question is, where do I start? Getting a diagnosis. The caregiving journey can be due to a slow decline, acute medical condition, or it can be episodic, short, or long-term. Gather as much information as possible and prepare for a visit to a healthcare professional. Keeping a detailed record of symptoms or changes can help the medical team make an accurate diagnosis. Discuss the diagnosis with your care receiver, tailoring the conversation to their understanding and emotional state. Develop an understanding of your loved one's condition. Start with their primary care doctor and prepare to advocate for your loved one to receive referrals for a specialist to address concerns. Discuss your loved one's healthcare wishes. Establishing a network of care partners is crucial to caregiving because it creates a support system that enhances the quality of care provided to individuals in need. Having multiple partners in care can help alleviate the burden on a single caregiver, reducing stress and preventing burnout. Discuss with any individual that has expressed serious interest in helping with caregiving tasks. Plan a family meeting to share observations, delegate tasks, temper expectations, coordinate schedules, and assess resources available. Gather all legal and medical documents, including prescription lists, over-the-counter medications, insurance information, applicable government assistance or veteran entitlements, list of assets or financial obligations, and passwords. Host a family meeting. First and foremost, give yourself and everyone in attendance as much grace as possible. View everyone's motivations and rationale in good faith. Include as many people as possible, including long-distance family or caregivers. Invite third and fourth generation family members if they're adults, as they can often provide a productive dynamic to the discussion. Set ground rules for the family meeting. Family dynamics are oftentimes difficult, especially when there is a role reversal at play. Meet somewhere neutral. Consider appointing a mediator. SourcePoint's Caregiver Program Coordinator is available to help conduct a family meeting either at a private residence, care facility, or SourcePoint's own gathering space. Go to mysourcepoint.org, click on Services and Programs, and Caregiver Support to schedule a meeting. The living will is a legal document that clearly specifies your wishes regarding life-sustaining treatments in the event that you become terminally ill or permanently unconscious. It only becomes effective when you are unable to communicate your wishes. By creating a living will, you empower your healthcare providers to understand your preferences, reducing stress and uncertainty for your loved ones during difficult times. A power of attorney allows you to designate another person to make decisions on your behalf if you become incapacitated. There are two primary types, healthcare and financial, which allows another person to make medical and/or financial decisions on your behalf. A Do Not Resuscitate Order, or DNR, relieves emergency medical services and other medical professionals of their duty to perform resuscitation if you are in a critical state. The choice to have a DNR can be deeply personal and should be discussed with loved ones and healthcare providers to fully understand its implications. Two Comfort Care directives offer guidance regarding care choices in emergency situations. Comfort Care arrest is only invoked when a person is suffering from a cardiac and/or respiratory arrest. Full code indicates that all possible measures should be taken to resuscitate an individual. Under Ohio law, if you are mentally impaired to the point that you cannot take proper care of yourself, you may be determined incompetent and have a guardian appointed. The county probate court appoints and manages all guardianships in Ohio. This legal framework is designed to protect individuals who cannot make informed decisions regarding their health, finances, and personal affairs. Having a will is crucial for ensuring that personal belongings and assets are managed according to your wishes. It also alleviates potential disputes among family members regarding distribution of property. If you're interested in organ and tissue donation, you can visit and submit your preference at www.donatelifeohio.org or by saying yes on your driver's license or state ID. It is also important to consider funeral arrangements. Making decisions regarding funeral plans can significantly reduce the emotional burden on loved ones during a difficult time. By discussing and documenting preferences for services, burial, or cremation, individuals can ensure that their wishes are honored while alleviating stress from family members that must make these decisions while processing their grief. Lastly, other after-death declarations enable individuals to transfer ownership of specific assets, such as vehicles, bank accounts, and property, without the need for probate proceedings. By now, you may be wondering how to effectively manage and organize all of this important information. Fortunately, there are several options available to assist you in this process. A NOC, or next of kin box, provides a centralized location for critical information that caregivers, family members, and healthcare providers need to know about the individual receiving care. If you prefer to manage things electronically, apps like CareZone and 4Care are free health management apps that can help track medications, set reminders, and manage healthcare information. There is also an online platform called TruAlta designed to support family caregivers by providing access to resources, trainings, and tools that improve caregiving skills. When it comes to housing choices, there are several options available to accommodate varying levels of independence and care needs. Most individuals desire to live in their homes for as long as possible. Independent living communities are designed for seniors who are largely self-sufficient and do not require medical assistance. Assisted living facilities cater to seniors who require some level of assistance but do not need the intensive care provided in nursing homes. Nursing homes or skilled care facilities are designed for individuals who require round-the-clock medical care and supervision due to chronic health conditions or significant disabilities. Ensuring the safety of your care receiver is paramount, especially if they prefer to remain at home. The CDC reports that falls are the leading cause of injury for adults ages 65 and older. 1 in 4 older adults reports falling each year. Some common safety concerns are mobility hazards, bathroom safety, fire safety, medication management, emergency contacts, and home security. Safety measures can greatly reduce the risk of accidents and ensure that everyone remains secure and comfortable. Remove trip hazards such as loose rugs, electrical cords, or uneven flooring. Ensure that lighting is adequate, particularly in hallways and stairways. Grab bars and handrails can provide much-needed support in the bathroom and along stairs where stability is critical. Encourage the use of canes and other mobility equipment if necessary. A shower chair, handheld shower head, and non-slip mats in the bathtub and shower can help prevent falls. Keep necessary items within reach. Ensure smoke detectors are functioning and that there is a fire extinguisher available. Keep a list of emergency contacts on the refrigerator so that it is readily available. Consider devices like a medical alert system that can easily be activated in case of a fall or emergency. Review medications that could have side effects for balance and coordination. Encourage light exercise or activities that can maintain strength and balance. Common driving challenges that come with aging are vision, mobility, cognitive ability, and medications. Some warning signs that your loved one may be unsafe to continue driving are delayed response to unexpected situations, being easily distracted while driving, a decrease in their confidence in their driving ability, hitting curbs when making turns or backing up, having frequent close calls, and/or getting scrapes or dents on their car. When it comes to the sensitive topic of taking away a person's car, approaching the conversation requires thoughtfulness, empathy, and care. Driving often symbolizes independence and freedom, especially for older adults who likely have been driving for most of their lives. Some things to consider when making the driving decision is to be sensitive bringing up the topic. Have solutions available such as alternative transportation, carpooling, or limitations on where they can drive, such as to the grocery store and gas station. Sometimes it may be helpful to consult with your loved one's doctor about your concerns and have them recommend they no longer drive. Understand that taking the keys away can be a huge loss of independence. Grady's Drive program focuses on evaluating an individual's ability to drive safely through a comprehensive clinical assessment conducted by a certified rehabilitation specialist. Therapists will recommend adaptive equipment, driver training, and/or community resources should you no longer be able to drive safely. The Ohio State University Wexner Center provides a clinical evaluation and on-road assessment in a hospital-owned vehicle. They assess vision, visual perceptual skills, physical ability, and cognitive skills. Results and recommendations are shared with the client. A family member or friend can write a letter to the BMV with concerns about your loved one's ability to drive due to mental or physical impairments. The BMV will send a letter to your loved one's doctor with concerns about their ability to drive and a request for a statement of physician form. If the statement of physician form is not signed by a doctor and submitted, then their license will be suspended. Understanding your care receiver's insurance is fundamental for effective financial planning in caregiver situations. Familiarize yourself with the details of their insurance policies, including coverage for medical expenses, in-home care, rehabilitation, and therapies. Look into financial assistance programs such as Medicaid, veterans benefits, and nonprofit organizations. Consult with a tax professional to identify potential deductions and credits that apply to your situation. Create a care plan budget to ensure financial aspects of caregiving are effectively managed. Recognize signs of financial abuse and set up safeguards. Setting up a POA or trust can provide essential legal protections in financial management. Elderly veterans may be eligible for a wide variety of benefits available to all U.S. military veterans. VA benefits may include disability compensation, pension, education and training, healthcare, home loans, insurance, and burial. You can apply several ways online using va.gov. You can work with an accredited representative, go to a VA regional office, which you can find your regional office on the VA facility locator page, or file a claim using an application for disability compensation and related compensation benefits. Print the form, fill it out, and send it to the address below. In-home services are designated to aid seniors in their daily activities while allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own homes. Nutrition is a vital component of health and well-being for seniors, and meal services can help support their dietary needs. Transportation services can improve access to important medical appointments. Caregivers can seek temporary relief through respite care, offering a solution that greatly reduces stress. Assistance with minor home modifications may be available through insurance, such as grab bars, walkers, and other durable medical equipment. Case management provides a structured approach to coordinating care and services. All caregivers are welcome to participate in Caregiver SourcePoint support groups, which can be found at sourcepoint.org/caregiver. I would love to have you join. Caregiver burnout is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that affects individuals who are caring for someone with a chronic illness, disability, and/or other long-term care needs. There are a few ways to prevent caregiver burnout. Recognize the signs of burnout, checking in with yourself and how you are feeling. Set realistic expectations by setting achievable goals and accept that it's okay to have limitations. Establish boundaries, designate specific times for caregiving duties, and ensure that you have regular breaks to focus on yourself. Practice self-care. Maintaining your own physical and emotional health is crucial. Seek support, connect with others who understand the challenges of caregiving. Join me for caregiver conversations. Use respite services, explore options for short-term help, ask other family members to take turns providing care. Communicate openly. Sharing feelings about caregiving responsibilities can help alleviate stress and open the door for shared responsibilities. Create a caregiver bill of rights. This will outline the rights and protections for caregivers, ensuring they are treated with respect and provided with support while they're caring for their loved one. Some examples of this might include, you have the right to be treated with dignity and respect by the individuals you care for, as well as by the healthcare system. You have the right to seek and receive emotional and practical support from family, friends, and support groups. You have the right to advocate for yourself and for your loved one. You have the right to training and resources necessary to perform your caregiving duties effectively. You have the right to respite and self-care. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself first. For those 55 and older living in Delaware County, here's a list of SourcePoint's in-home services. You can get more information from Information and Referral Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. by calling 740-363-6677. And this is all listed on SourcePoint's website as well. Thank you for taking the time to watch this caregiver crash course. I want to take a moment to sincerely acknowledge the incredible work you do as a caregiver. You are not alone in this journey, and SourcePoint has many valuable resources available to support you. I look forward to connecting with you whenever you need me. Please feel free to reach out at any time.